Welcome back. Man, I haven't seen y'all's face in a while. Look at this. This is crazy. It's like I'm looking right into the past. This is the AniRankers podcast, or it was. Now it's a desolate wasteland.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, it's only been a month, right? Y'all been waiting for us,
I've been
right?
more than a month.
You've held out hope. Y'all knew we would come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
This channel wasn't dead.
Never.
Never.
What's dead may never
so
die.
Today, oh yes, never.
Not dead yet.
The classic right there. But this week, I think we're going to be doing something a little different, and maybe in the future we'll be doing some different stuff too. We've sat down and we've discussed for at least 5 minutes, so I think we've really nailed down where we're going to go from this point on. As far as the future, which leads us into our first topic, the future. Right on cue.
No intros here. No intros today.
No, we don't need them.
Oh,
no, we don't.
It's crazy. Everyone out there knows who
Put
we
it
are.
in
No,
post.
it's
Put
fine.
it in post.
Yeah, put it in post.
Put it in post.
Hello, I'm Stefan.
Our editor will take care of it.
No, he won't. This is Knockern over here. Hey, Knockern, how you doing?
Hello, cuties. We've missed y'all.
Oh. That's what you come back with?
Yeah, I was expecting something like bigger from Knockroom, but
Bigger.
Not something
Literally,
gross.
Something gross.
simple, but we'll take it.
Tim, what do you got to say to the cuties out there?
What did I do before? It was good. It's your boy. There you go. That's what I did.
If you didn't say it, I was.
I forgot. It's been a while.
Crazy what time does. Omar, how you feeling?
Act like we never left.
Feeling good. Let's get this going. And how long has it been actually? Does anyone know how much? We're just assuming it's been a month.
It's
Been
it's been
very
about
long.
2 months. I think it was like May something. So
Hold on.
It's
wait,
June.
what's May?
In June.
June?
Oh wait.
Actually-
Oh May. Okay.
Maybe April. Maybe April. I
You
don't
know,
know.
Actually,
It doesn't matter.
Let me check.
Doesn't
Let me
matter.
check.
Yeah,
May
well,
6th.
May 6th. Yeah, May 6th. So that's only been a month.
Okay,
It's
about
been-
a month.
It's been a month.
I thought it was worse. We ain't even do y'all that dirty for real. I'm gonna stop complaining. It wasn't even that bad.
Let's be honest. Who is actually nobody?
Somebody, there's one person out there like, man, what happened?
Shaking his fist.
Yo, we were so
We were on the
consistent.
come up. We were on the
Who
come
is?
up.
Were we consistent? We weren't. We were not
Don't kid
consistent.
yourselves.
But now,
It's different now.
We always say
Now.
we're gonna be consistent.
Yes, but this time we're making a promise as we head into our first topic, the future again. So, as you may have realized, this channel was dead.
it was a month. I mean, it was a month. That's not really dead, though, right?
Yeah, that's like half a Corey Kenshin hiatus. So I feel like we're still okay because he can leave for like triple that and come back and get
Listen.
1 million followers apparently.
We gotta focus on ourselves. We can't compare ourselves to other people.
Also, he's got
okay?
way
Right.
more
I
of
blame
an
Knockern.
audience than us.
Me.
Oh, wow!
Legitimately-
Instant.
Damn.
I've been holding it in.
Rolling it in. Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah, Knockern the streamer. Full-time
Yeah,
streamer.
baby.
Yeah,
What's up? Okay, low key. Okay. Every time we schedule something, it's either me, Tim, or Omar. Or no, it's not even Omar. Actually, it's like either Stefan sleeps in or I couldn't because something comes up.
that happened one time.
No. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. It has
I
been
don't
multiple
know why you're throwing I don't know why you're dragging my name through the
To
mud.
do this.
Listen,
I feel like I'm always there. This is the one time I was late. I feel like I'm always there.
I will not let y'all throw shade at me like I'm the
No,
one
we're
solely
not throwing
responsible.
shade. That's not what's happening here. Could we get into what
We're not
talking
throwing
about
shade.
here?
We're casting blame.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. Let's move on.
All right, so whatever. So we didn't upload for a month for reasons, behind the scenes stuff, not stuff you particularly need to care about. But what you do need to care about is what we're doing in the future here.
Ooh, the future.
So we've been discussing some ideas on what we're gonna do on this channel from this point on, and we want to keep doing what we're doing, but better. You know, we want to have a weekly podcast, which was the general idea of this in the first place. But we've come across some ideas, let's say. So maybe, you know, I don't want to make any promises because that never works out well. But maybe we'll get some videos that maybe don't have all four of us in it. Maybe it's one or two of us talking about something. Or, you know, maybe doing a weekly series of some sort, you know, like maybe like, you know, like the news we do. Maybe you separate that into one video a week that's separate from the podcast, or maybe even the, what's the other thing we do? The anime, what do we call it? The weekly anime review? I don't know what we call it.
I don't know.
Weekly review? I don't know. Weekly
anime
review?
update. The anime update. Maybe
Yeah,
that'll be
sure.
a separate video.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll be of shorter length or something like that. You know, we want to vary our content while also varying the length of our videos and whatnot. So, you know, maybe there's more interesting stuff out there for you to watch. Anyways,
Yeah.
with that, we have some ideas of topics specifically, such as the quick rank. If anyone, if y'all remember,
Darling,
A distant memory. A distant memory.
Our first quick rank was Darling in the Frank.
Did we do? We never did it.
No. What's funny? No, we
In-depth
recorded.
Oh,
review
wait.
was promised. An in-depth review was promised.
Oh,
and
we
it
did do the
never
quick rank. You're
appeared.
right. You're right. I
You know what's
forgot.
crazy? We recorded all of
We
our
did,
own
actually.
opinions,
We did
but
record
it never
them.
Let's
never
not
got
kid
uploaded.
ourselves.
It never
There are
got
so
uploaded.
many videos we recorded
in the
that will never
archives.
see the light of day.
That is
for
true.
one reason or
That is
another.
that is
Yeah.
correct.
Honestly,
Good,
going back,
good.
it's probably for the best.
No, yeah, of course. Of course. It's warranted.
Yeah, there's a reason I did. Y'all remember the podcast we did 2019?
Oh, yeah.
The Anime of the Year stuff?
Yeah.
Yes,
We
yes.
don't need
And
to.
I listened to some of that.
Vintage.
It's not
Vintage.
Yeah, it's a different.
It's not usable.
It's a different era.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a different
I
era.
need to see this.
Also,
Oh,
how
yeah.
long were those recordings? Like a
2 days.
a billion years long.
2
We
days,
sat
dog.
down for literally like 9
2 days.
hours.
It was
And, like,
ridiculous.
We did that for 2 days straight. We spent
Yes.
like so. Honestly,
Oh, my
I
goodness.
almost would have released it just because we spent.
Yes, no, we
wasted so
should.
many people's time.
No,
making it,
we
but,
should
like,
release it.
I kind of want to re-listen to it. I kind of want to
And
listen
Mark.
back to it.
Remember
Honestly.
Mark?
Editor to just
Yeah,
compile
Yeah,
a
we'll
bunch
get
of
the editor
clips
on
from
it.
that.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know about Mark.
look at that.
Y'all don't know about Mark, but Mark used to be one of the OG crews technically because he was in the first
Anyways,
podcast.
yeah, well, this goes into, you know, we've made a lot of improvements since then, to be fair. Like,
Yeah.
even, like, the editing process is significantly easier than it was back then.
Shout out
Back
to our
then,
editors.
I remember, shout out to them. Back then, it took, I remember I spent, like, a week just editing the opening of the year for 2019 because I was trying to put in all the different shows and throw up the videos and do all this, but I did it all in post back then, and it took forever. It was an unreasonably long amount of time, and then we recorded 20 different times.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm gonna do this 20 times and get this uploaded by the end of 2019.
Yeah,
just
it
wasn't happening.
was. It was a
Not gonna lie,
lot.
it was pretty funny. Not
And
gonna lie.
also, the audio quality was garbage.
Yeah, 'cause we didn't-
even want to listen to it.
We didn't even really have. Did we even? We had like like maybe
Yeah, we had-
one
we
mic
had-
from
we
the
had- we had
ceiling
that
or
one-
something.
Yeah, we had that ghetto ass mic in the
Hanging
middle
from the
of the
ceiling,
room.
too high up for people to even hear us.
Yeah.
We were talking at different volumes. Some of the stuff was obscured. The video was even terrible because it was just like
Yup.
a camera too far back. pointed at a table.
We're all just sitting at a table.
You know what? The worst thing is we were
I
at
need
the
to see
library.
this.
We were at a library,
man.
dog.
Yeah, we were in
And
the
like,
library and we got told to quiet down multiple times.
Yeah, because we were getting loud.
and we kept on dilly-dallying around the circle.
Good
We weren't
times,
things to
good
sit- It was
times.
good times. Hold up.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know, if you want to see that, throw it down in the comments.
I want to
section. Maybe
see
I'll
it.
throw it somewhere.
Do it for me,
I also
just
wanna
me.
see it.
I don't want to throw it on this channel because this channel will be
Put it on your personal channel.
Tainted. No, we
Maybe
should
we
have
can
we should
put
have
that somewhere else.
like a 1 year anniversary, and that should be the 1 year anniversary.
Let's not get ahead of
reward.
ourselves. We gotta be
If our
around.
1 year anniversary was founding was last year, I guess.
From
But
founding.
as far as video uploads, I guess it would be like January, something like that. I don't know, something like that.
I don't know. Either way.
But
let's keep going. Yeah.
So yeah, getting into the next stuff, talking about, anime of the year 2021. That's gonna be, not yet, obviously, it's only June, but that's kind of always been like the focus of this channel, was to kind of build up to our anime of the year stuff at the end of the year, when we do have that long series of different videos, like you can see that huge backlog of stuff that, you could just watch if you wanted to, I guess. A bunch of hour long videos.
We need to do something about that.
If you think, no.
We need to do something about it. It's fine. It's
Low key, I'm not gonna lie. I think most of our videos that we've uploaded on the channel are anime of the year, like best moments. But what's the point?
Yeah, do we have like maybe like one that isn't, maybe?
Not like two or three.
No, we have a few. We did a few of these weekly episodes. We did like 5 of them.
No, we have
Five.
five.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
like 5 or 6. Yeah, we have a decent number.
Wow, that's way more than I thought.
But if we actually started, technically, if we were doing weekly and it was June, we should have like 26, but whatever.
Yeah, but it's not weekly, so.
But maybe the rest of the year. Maybe we'll have 26 more videos up by the end of the year. Who knows? Let's count it together. But speaking of,
that could happen.
we want to hear from y'all. We want some feedback. We want to hear what kind of topics y'all want to hear. We video essays. We can do those. Debate videos. We're probably gonna do those. Mm-hmm. But if you have any specific topics you would like us to debate, we have a couple different avenues for you to share. We have obviously the comment section. What were you saying?
I was going to say that if you do suggest a video, don't expect all of us to do it. For example, if you want to talk about like a manga subject, Tim and I are probably going to do it in comparison to Stefan or Omar. But if you're talking about like One Piece or like Kuroko no Basuke, Stefan might be the one to do it.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yes,
they don't necessarily.
They could be ideas that make it to the podcast. They could be separate video. Anything you want to. Anything really.
Yeah.
Any feedback you have, things you want us to chat about, leave that down in the comments. Or I have another avenue if you want to leave us a message. And we have a phone number.
That's what you were
When did that
happen?
We now have a phone number. It's not my phone number, to be clear.
When did that happen?
A few minutes ago. Like a few minutes ago.
He was testing it earlier.
So
Oh my
if
gosh.
You leave a voicemail.
Why would you do
that's
this?
something you can do
Why
now.
would you do that?
If you need somewhere to shout racial slurs, you can do that.
My gosh. Oh my. Why would you say that?
Why would you put the
too?
idea out there?
Take it out, Eder.
No.
Yeah, cut that out. Cut that out.
Maybe this is the internet. It was gonna happen regardless.
No,
but,
don't encourage them.
He has a point.
Maybe you want to do something productive, like
say racial slurs.
Share your anime opinions and then see what we think or something like that. I'm gonna leave that phone number here. Keep the video, keep it like 30 seconds, a minute. Don't be nothing crazy. But our number.
I'm not
is,
listening to that.
302-722-5175. That's 302-722-5175, and it will also be linked.
He said we
below.
Like I'm gonna listen to it.
I'm not listening to those.
Y'all all have access. It's a part of our our conglomeration here. So everyone has access.
I'm not listening to
me
those.
neither.
Maybe if you give something good, maybe we'll make a video on it. Maybe it'll.
Maybe you should
I might surprise.
Maybe you should just, without listening to any of them, just play them on the podcast one.
We should do that.
No.
Without listening to it, just play it. Just to see what happens. This is like Russian roulette. Let's roll the dice.
I'll get cancelled in less than a minute. Just put out all the voice recordings.
Don't worry, our editor will cut it out if it's not bad.
Don't worry, the editor will cut out all the profanities. But well, no, profanities are fine. I guess it's just hate speech.
Yeah, that's probably bad. Yeah.
Giving them ideas, stuff is stuff.
Man. All right. Well, there's the phone number. Shout into the phone whatever you like, and there it is.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not whatever you like.
Yeah.
Hey, shout whatever you. I'll listen. I'll laugh at it, or maybe block you.
Why would you have it in the first place?
But yeah, that's.
Oh my goodness.
But today we're gonna have a little shorter episode. We wanna make sure people watch this.
Good point.
So we're not gonna have it be an hour and a half. And yeah, we're just going. Now that we went through all that stuff, we're gonna just talk about what we've been up to, and then we're going to call a little wrap there. I think so. We'll talk about some anime and whatnot throughout that as well. So speaking of anime, Nakarin, what you been watching?
Yo,
What you been
okay,
up to?
check this out. I've been streaming, so watching anime has been so hard. But the ones that I've watched,
Oh, look at me. I'm a streamer. I can't watch
yeah,
anime.
literally. Okay, now let me stop. But like, okay, I've been watching everything, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because, okay, first of all, I'm a huge Megalobox fan, so like, y'all already know I'm gonna love the show regardless. But the thing is, like, this show just be hitting me different, and I thought it'll be like To Your Eternity, because to Your, like, all these shows that people are watching right now are so good, and Megalobox isn't like the craziest one, but it's just hitting me, bro. It's just hitting me, and I feel like it's.
I mean, you're wrong because Megalobox is the craziest one, but
I feel
go
like
ahead.
this show is like the most underrated show of the season. Like, I honestly, because the people know that it's there, but people aren't really talking about it. People are talking about Vivi, they're talking about 86, talking about To Your Eternity, they're talking about Tokyo Revenges. Even My Hero Academia, they'll be like, yo, My Hero Academia, they'll be talking about My Hero Academia for like the one.
What circles you are in?
Yeah, I've literally heard nothing about My Hero this season. Literally nothing.
Just recently I've heard of it.
Like, people like
but-
talk about it when there's a really hype scene, and then it'll just fizzle out. It'll be like, oh, did you see that fight between Bakugo? Cool. Okay, cool. Never mind. Okay, then people just ignore it.
Nope.
See that fight between Leg Guy? That was really well animated. And then people just don't.
Leg guy.
I forgot his name.
I don't know who Leg
I forgot
Guy
his
is.
name.
Ida.
Yeah,
Ida.
Ida. They'll talk, oh, did you see that Ida fight? That was
Oh,
crazy.
that's like-
And then people just don't talk
I
about
did not
it.
hear no one say that.
No.
Yeah,
I don't know.
me either.
I've seen people talking about it.
That fight was actually
Yeah,
pretty
see,
crazy, I ain't
like,
gonna lie.
yeah,
That fight was
Stefano.
pretty cool.
They'll talk about it really.
You're just talking about Stefan.
No, but
apparently.
I've talked to other people from like my work, from like
Oh,
other
man.
places.
Maybe
No,
he is.
Yeah.
nah.
Also,
86, I was like, who
No, I mean, no. I've seen people from work talk about 80s.
Also, I feel like you probably heard most of the Vivi hype from me.
No, I know
because I'm the one who's been talking about that one.
People I work
the
to
most.
watch anime with. Shout out to Zach. I talk Alex. What's up? But like, I know people who talk about anime, and those are the shows to talk about. But literally, I've never really heard anybody talk about Megalobox apart from me pestering it to other people and them finally watching it and liking it,
Blasphemy.
which is crazy
Stefan's
to
been
me.
talking about
Yeah,
Megalobox.
after I pestered him to watch it.
I watched Megalobox.
But like Megalobox is so I pestered you to watch it, and you were like,
Maybe a little
I'll
bit,
think
maybe a
about it.
little
It's
bit.
probably all right. It's probably good. And then you watch it, you're like, oh shit, this is good. Anyways,
Now that sounds like me. What she just said sounds like what I said.
no, you're not gonna watch it
still
regardless.
haven't
You're not
seen
gonna
it.
watch it regardless. But either way, Megalobox
I might.
has just been hitting, bro. It's just been hitting. Like each episode is just so intricate. And like the ending, I used to not fuck with the opening as much and the ending as much, but now it's like it's just stuck with me. Like Megalobox is great. I also been watching Castlevania. Well, I finished Castlevania. That shit was amazing. Like, just from like the start to finish this season, we got Isaac, the demon himself, the best guy. Like, yo, he's not the best guy. He's actually a pretty terrible person. But like, I like his story arc. I like everything about that show. It would be anime of the year if it
Knocker,
was.
this is an anime podcast.
You're right.
Again.
Whatever. Leave me alone. Castlevania deserves to be there. I don't care what anybody says. Also, got off high school. I went full circle. I went from, oh, this show's kind of good, but like it doesn't really make any sense, to this show is terrible and it doesn't make any sense, to, you know what, this show is
saying show?
amazing. I mean, got off high school because I was.
What are you watching?
No.
God of High School
I'm
again? Why are we talking
reading the
about God of High
webtoon
School?
because like I was just kind of like on this webtoon.
Why you say
spree.
shit?
Oh, get out
Oh,
of
my
here.
bad.
Get out of here. This is not what a webtoon
Okay,
channel.
I was reading the webtoon and I was like, you know what? This show really doesn't. This manga doesn't.
We're not
this-
talking about webtoons. We're not talking about
Suck it
manga.
up, bitch. Because I'm gonna talk about it regardless.
No, because if we were, then this would go in a different direction.
like-
Because I got stuff to say, but I'm refraining myself because the AniRankers, not the manga rankers.
Fine,
Right?
but all I'm gonna say is the
Separate
webtoon
series?
is great. Right now, it's like it's a final arc, and I love it, even though it doesn't make any sense. But things are happening. Darwin's the goat. Alright, moving on. Last but not least, I have concluded. I have reached my.
This blasphemous statement.
No,
Yeah,
no,
who let it fit
no,
this year?
no. I used
This is
no,
blasphemy.
I have reached heaven. I have completed my character development arc, and I have concluded the dub is better than subbed. and I will fight anybody on this shit because
that is so wrong.
You know what, Knocker? I'll fight this battle.
That's for people. That's for people that just don't feel like putting in the effort to read.
Because it's like
you're lazy.
That's not true.
Yeah,
it's like
it is true.
There's just something.
Those dub voice
Yes,
actors
they really
hard.
do.
So did the sub voice actors.
But listen.
My thing.
There are some cases where dub actors are, very well done.
Yeah, my whole thing.
In general, no.
Yeah, my whole thing is that you're more likely to get a good sub than you are a good dub. There are some dubs that are actually really good, but there's way more bad dubs than there are. Then I would say bad subs.
That's a stereotype.
What do you mean it's a stereotype? What do you mean?
That is true.
It's true. It is true.
We're all like fairly like back in the day. I agree.
Yes,
dubs used to be garbage. But right now, I feel like every modern dub I've seen has been perfectly fine.
I 100% agree.
Okay. Oh, and you know what?
Any modern dub.
And you know what? That's fine that the dubs are good now, but I'm just talking about in general.
Yes.
Like if you're gonna go back and watch an old show,
you're
if you
not
watch the
gonna
dub,
watch an old show.
you're like a
okay.
What do you mean you're not gonna watch an old show? People go back and watch shows from years ago all the time.
Mob Psycho is super recent. Like what we were talking about, super recent. Those are recent shows. You're not gonna go back to like.
I'm just talking about.
You're not gonna go to like
in the past in general.
You're not gonna go to like
2010. You said 2010. That's not true. That's not true.
Are you really?
Because I've watched a lot of dubs too.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of dubs because like when I first started watching anime, I basically only watched dub, and there was a lot of trash. There was a lot of really bad dubs, and then for the subs, most of the time. If it wasn't like, if it didn't blow me away, it was fine. It wasn't offensive. I've watched offensive dubs. I've watched offensive dubs.
Bad voice acting in a language you don't understand.
That's not true. That's not true. And also, I do understand. I also do understand Japanese. I do understand some Japanese.
Are you gonna tell me? Yeah. Are you gonna go to like 2003 and say, "Oh wow, the dub"?
No, not 2003. There's bad dubs from like 2012, 2013.
Yeah,
you don't have to go that far back, dude.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff after
most of the main shows you're going to watch when you go in the past has really good dub. You're gonna go back and watch FMA. It has really good stuff.
Really good. Maybe decent.
No, but like
really good. That's a stretch.
They're fine. Yeah, they're good. Like you're gonna go to FMA.
But I mean that doesn't make it better than sub. Then you're gonna go to, if you're like, okay, it's decent, that doesn't make it better than sub.
Most of the shows you're gonna watch that have dub that you're gonna watch in the past usually have very good dubs, like Death Note, like FMA, like Hunter, like Naruto, like Evangelion. Like most of the dubs that you go in the past to watch.
To be fair, Naruto dub is not even that good.
It's fine. I like it. I mean,
it's fine. Exactly. It's fine.
Dragon Ball Z is that good?
OG? Yeah, it's fine. There's not good. It's fine. It's passable.
Z has some pretty good dubs.
I mean, also, you're not.
What are you talking about?
also, you're not giving me any reasons as to why it's better than subbed.
Good enough, Doctor. That's all you're saying.
You're not saying why it's better.
It's better because for one, it's more accessible and more digestible to me. Okay, and in general.
Okay, so you don't because you don't want to read. You don't want to read.
Okay, Tim, you know that I will binge a show double sub. I will watch it regardless. But most of the time,
do I know that? I don't know if I do know that.
You're not caught up on your anime, Doctor. So how do we know that?
Most of the time, when I go and I decide to watch a show, if it has a dub, 100% of the time I will watch the dub first and experience it that way. Because generally, when you listen to a medium, right, sub is made for Japanese audience and the dub is made for an English audience. So when they do the translations and when they have the people who are casted for the voice and for the character, generally they try to accommodate with the fact that it's for English viewers. And I like that. Also, the voices I'm really happy with, okay? And the fact that I will go and say, you know what, I'll probably listen to the dub first before I watch the sub, whether or not I'm doing something, tells volumes to why I think the dub is better than sub. There we go. If you want.
Okay, so all I'm hearing right now is that you like dub better than sub.
Okay,
that's what I'm hearing. You like dub better than sub. It's not better. You just like it better.
A slight differential here.
Yeah.
I I don't think that dub is better than sub. I just think dub gets chastised
That's true.
so much more than
That's
it deserves
true.
to be.
Okay,
I can honestly agree with Stefan to an extent.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
That like
Nocturne is talking out his ass.
No,
because
no.
I've listened to, like, I've not watched the show dubbed in years at this point, but I've
Exactly.
listened to like
Exactly.
like scenes, like specifically I saw like a video of like the dub for Kaguya, and I was listening to that and I was like, yo, this dub actually goes kind of hard. It's actually pretty good. And I was like, you know what, like most of the time when and even like the last shows like years ago that I watched dubbed, there were actually, some of them were decent. Like I remember one Showman Sample that I watched dubbed, and that dub was actually hilarious, and I thought it was funny. And generally, like you're saying, you're not wrong in that.
Konosuba dub's really good.
Yeah, like you were saying before, a lot of the dubs now are actually pretty good. They're actually pretty good. They don't deserve to be as like treated as badly as they were in the past, because I will say the past dubs are pretty bad. There are some bad ones. So I don't think they deserve to be treated that bad. Will I say it's better, or will I start watching dub? No, but
Nope. See-
you know, if you want to say that you like it better, that's fine.
See,
Another reason is that the dubs come out so long after the sub.
That is true. Unless it's being unless it's being simulcasted, then
Yo.
the dubs take forever.
In most cases,
Yo.
in most cases
Yo.
they aren't. They're delayed. Yeah.
Check this
Yeah,
out.
that's true.
See,
You're gonna watch
Tim-
it as soon as it comes
Tim-
out.
Yeah, that's also
Tim,
true.
see, I was at your phase of my character development arc like 2 months ago, where I was
My
like,
you know what,
phase.
let's cut this
My
bit
phase.
out.
I feel like I'm more character. I have way more character development than you.
Definitely. No, I agree with Tim. This man has gone from dub to sub. Like that's normally
yes,
sub to
that's
dub.
everybody. That's everybody. Yes.
No. Stefan. No, I can agree with you to an extent too, because like you kind of see where like the whole argument that it shouldn't be chastised as much as it is, which you know I can. Maybe I'm not. I'm part of the problem.
Yes. 100%.
But I can agree with that. I agree with that statement, and I can also agree with the fact that the more recent dubs are definitely of the like good enough quality where like you can't really complain. But to go and say it's better,
listen.
I don't think there's enough evidence
You're not
for that
there
at
yet.
all.
You
haven't seen-
It's just
you
preference. It's
haven't
really just a
seen
preference.
the
It's a
lights.
preference. It's
Yes.
a preference, which is entirely fine. But you can't just go and say dub is better than sub.
I said what I said.
I feel like
Whether-
people don't explore the dubs because like.
I do think
actually.
the fact that it's not like, you know, simulcasted, it's like delayed somewhat. I think most people, or at least like,
I mean,
not hardcore,
honestly-
but like want to keep up with their show will watch it, you know, when it comes out.
Honestly,
so there's always
it's
that,
not
I think.
it's not as bad as you think it is, because a lot of the times you got to remember there are always new anime watchers. Always, and generally when someone says, oh, what show should I recommend? Oh, you should recommend this show. And then later in the future when the show is done,
always has a dub.
there'll always be a dub. Like, have you went back and looked at some of the dubs from older shows? You look at it and you're like, wow, this is actually really fucking solid. It's a shame I didn't watch it in dub when it came out. Like, I'm
No,
just
I've never
letting you
thought that
know.
before.
I'm
Literally
letting you
not
know.
once ever
If I'm
thought
going to
that.
watch a show I've seen before, and most likely I just go to sub because I've seen it like that.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I've
I've already
even-
I've
seen
never
it in
been interested
sub.
enough to watch the dub version.
Yeah,
Like, why would I need to?
Why
Even the
not?
example
Why
that I
not?
gave-
Why not?
But
You already
my-
seen the show in sub.
Why? But why though?
One Piece, I think
Why?
that's a lot better.
Why not?
Okay.
Why would I do that when I've already seen it and I've watched it in sub?
Okay.
What would entice
Because
me to
it's
watch
like
it in
I already
dub? Like,
seen it in sub.
Because
No, but what?
Yeah.
Just for a
So
general
you might as well
person.
get the
I mean,
other
you're watching it
experience.
again.
Why don't I
It's
just
still
not
the
watch
same
a different show?
It's still the same show.
I
You're just
mean,
changing the voice actors.
It's not unless you're really just interested in watching it in another, you know, in a different version. But like, what would like a general person really like?
Okay.
What would be a good enough reason?
Most anime normies.
Yeah, maybe convenience. I
Yeah.
guess,
Also,
but-
most anime newbies watch shows in dub first, and then they go in subbed later. The fact that shows
No,
come
but
in.
your example just now was like going
Yeah,
back. And
but why
watching
not?
it.
Okay, have you ever seen a show and you're like, damn, this was a really
I feel
good
like a
ass
general
show.
person wouldn't just, hey, let me watch it
I don't
in
know.
dub or sub.
Yeah, why would
because
you?
I haven't
Why would
seen
you
it like that
rewatch
before.
it? Why would you rewatch it? Why don't you just watch something
Nah, 'cause
else?
no, I mean like let's.
I mean,
what
not
do you
even
mean?
that, but like, I don't see why you would watch the other
No, 'cause
version
it's
when
not.
you've already
It's like
seen a version.
it's like you watch.
Especially if you liked it
just
too.
a general person. I just don't see that.
Check this out, right? Let's say you watch Dragon Ball Super, right? And then now your friend, he hasn't seen Dragon Ball Super, wants to watch it with you, and then you look back and like, oh shoot, there's a dub for Dragon Ball Super. Hold on, I'm kind of curious now. Let me see what it's all about, and then you go and you watch the show. Like, I don't think it's that hard to imagine. Like, I'm just saying, it's really not that hard to imagine. Like,
I mean, I guess so, but I just would never do it.
you know, like.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I don't
why?
know. I thought you on your own that you'd be more for your friend at that point.
I mean,
but
even on my
I could see
own,
that.
like-
That's a likely scenario. That's a likely.
Anyways, go watch some dub. I think that's what everyone should take
Yes.
away from this.
That is correct.
Go watch some
You know
dub.
what? If you like dub, you like dub. Whatever. I don't really
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Give it a chance.
Just don't say this blasphemous statement that the dub is better. That's not right.
I'll wait-
If you like it better, that's
I'll
fine.
wait for
It's
y'all-
not
I'll
better
wait for
though.
y'all to get here. It might take 10 years. It might take 5.
It'll never
Everybody
happen.
takes their time eventually, but
It'll
everybody
never
goes
happen.
Beforehand, Knocker. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I will die
yeah.
beforehand.
I like the Japanese voice actors way too much. So yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, speaking of dub, y'all seen that 86?
It's a dub. What do you mean? What does that mean? It's a dub.
Have y'all seen 86, the anime? No, it's
I've
not
seen
dubbed.
a lot of it. I
know.
haven't seen all of it, but I've seen
I'm caught up. Yes, of course I'm caught up.
Are you actually?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that sounds like
pretty good
sarcasm.
show.
That's what I was
It's pretty
thinking,
good.
too.
And you know what? Every single, like the last couple episodes, the end of like every single episode is just so sad. I'm like, yo, why are you doing this to me? Why this show does not, there's only been 9 episodes of this show or 10 episodes of this show. This does not deserve to have as much emotional weight as it does, but it does
You feel attached to those
that
characters, huh?
that episode that came out on Saturday. Oh my goodness. The end of
Pretty
that
wild.
episode, I was like, why did you make me? Oh my! You made me feel sad about a dang robot. Come on, man. Oh my goodness,
Everyone
that's
should watch 86.
it's
86
good.
is
It's very
exceptional.
good. It's
I
very
did not
good.
think it was gonna be as good as it was.
Alright, I might have to check it out.
Yeah.
I might have to check
had
it
a
out.
Feeling 86.
I thought-
I've been telling Omar to check it out. He won't listen.
Yeah,
to
I
it.
thought-
Crunchyroll or is Funimation? Crunchyroll.
It's Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
it's
it's
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
I thought I thought there was a chance that it could end up falling off. It hasn't. It has been good consistently all the way through. It's been very good.
I would say it's picked up.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, definitely. Because like, especially when you care more about the characters as you go on, it's very good. It's very good.
I feel like I've been with them for more than just 12 episodes.
It's not even been 12 episodes. It's been 10.
Yeah, 12.
There's only 1 episode left of this first half, and then we gotta
That's
wait
crazy.
until
Oh,
the
is there a
second half.
second half?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's coming out.
I'm glad there
I
is.
believe it's coming out later this year. So
Okay, that's
so
good.
we'll get
That's good.
more, but we gotta wait. Oh man.
We'll get to put that in anime of the year. That'll by the second half, I'm sure it'll win.
Yeah, I mean it might honestly. It's got the potential.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Alright.
Speaking of things with potential, Tokyo Revengers is pretty terrible. Can't we all
No.
agree?
Oh, it's not terrible. It's definitely not terrible. It's definitely not terrible.
No? Okay, y'all haven't come to the realization.
Do you just
yet?
like
All right.
being
Wait,
wrong?
what makes you?
We
Okay,
haven't
hold
gone
on.
through the character development stuff.
What makes you think that it's terrible?
It's okay.
Silence, bitch.
I-
Silence.
Hold on,
Hey, Knocker, you must shut up.
see,
I want to
Give him
let
a
him
chance.
talk.
Give him a
For me to
chance.
just
Give him a
say-
chance. Give him a
Yeah.
It's
chance.
too easy for me to just say the animation and the art style, right? Because that's what I'm leading to, is just saying that's like mediocre to kind of terrible at times.
Animation, I can agree with.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
And the plot is like, we've talked about the plot several times on here before, but it's just it doesn't make any sense. Like a lot of the time, he doesn't even really do anything.
Didn't he say you weren't gonna talk about the time travel?
I mean, the
No, I'm not talking about the time travel. I'm talking about the plot. I'm talking about the consequences of the past and that affecting the future. You don't see it that much.
I mean,
for
when
one,
it does, it's.
because he never goes back.
I mean,
I feel like the next time he goes back, a lot of things have changed at this point.
A lot has
Yeah.
happened. Like,
though. It better, but
like
I
my
bet
man,
it
like my
won't.
man's like commit. Like, okay, hold on. Can I just have to spoil, or can I not spoil the show?
No,
I-
don't
No,
spoil
But
it.
like, you know, like the best friend of the MC
don't
comes up. Like every single time he goes into the past. Like, I mean, the thing is, there's still a problem in the past.
he went like one time.
But like also, no, he went like several.
So far.
Yeah, he went several times.
So far.
back to the present. He went like one time, didn't he?
No, he went
maybe
No, he went
twice.
like twice.
Twice,
Yeah.
Twice.
But like legitimately, like I mean, the one time that he did go, that had a, like the last time he went, there was a significant impact, and like
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty crazy. Yeah,
and
that was a
yes.
pretty good episode.
So
I'll
like,
give you
and
that.
like, legitimately, also, I really do think that the plot is pretty good, and I do like the character development of each of the characters. Stuff with like Mickey and like Draco,
Really?
and like how the band is forming, and like the relationship between the MC.
What kind of character
Nah,
development?
come on.
I mean, I feel like the only character that's really been at all has any kind of character growth so far is Takemichi. Is really.
No, but
I
like,
mean, maybe his crew of 5. I could give that. You know, the latest episode they kind of showed up.
I mean, I guess.
like, I just feel like I mean, yeah, the animation isn't that good. I'm not gonna lie, and like they could do better on the art style. But like, I'm like,
Not that good. Not that
It's
good.
not, it's not good at all.
It's not good. It's not good. Just be
Okay,
honest.
fine.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Be honest.
But either way,
I will. I will say I
do.
do like. I do even if I
like
don't
the-
think they have that much character growth. I do like some of the characters, like Draken. I like Draken. He's cool.
Yeah, I like Dragon. I like Dragon.
yeah.
I like Akun.
Yeah, I
coming
can.
through.
Yeah,
Like-
he's a cool dude. Yeah, so like, I still like the characters, but
I don't know.
I think it's a fine show. I think it's a fine show. I don't think it's bad.
I think by the time the show finishes, it will like. I don't even know if it's going to be one of our top 10 of the year.
That's
I think it might.
Oh,
it
of the
might barely
year?
make it.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
I could see that.
So far, there's way too much good stuff. I don't think it's going to be
Yeah,
top
yeah.
10.
Yeah.
There's way.
I think this is one of those shows that Knocker's going to fight real hard for.
Yup.
It's just going to
Yup.
keep losing. I feel like it's
I mean,
There's probably like. There's possibly.
Knockrin. No, I was telling Stefan earlier, or maybe even yesterday. Like, I was interested enough in Tokyo Revengers that I went and read the manga. Right, I'm caught up with that. But like, one of the main reasons I did that is the animation is just. I won't say terrible. Let's not say terrible. Terrible
It's
maybe.
fine.
It's just
It's
but
fine.
the plot is interesting enough where I was like, okay, let me just go read it.
It's
And
not. It's really honestly.
it's
compared
true to the
modern
style.
Anime, it's not even fine.
do you mean?
It's,
Okay,
like, not even
no,
fine.
no.
It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
bad compared to every other show that's out this season.
Yeah, it's pretty lackluster.
Where fighting is involved, you would
anime
assume
of this
more.
season that I've
You would hope for
It's
more.
not really. See, things. I don't really think it's a fighting anime.
Not fighting, but fighting occurs plenty.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay,
Delinquents.
yeah.
What else is it supposed to do?
I don't know.
But yeah, I've definitely liked it enough. I think it's a good show, but yeah, I can totally agree with Stefan's complaints.
I don't know.
And the time travel
But
also
you cannot.
is kind of wacky.
But saying it's not good is a little stretch to me. A big ass stretch. Actually.
Yeah, I think
Hold
that's
up.
a stretch saying it's not good. I think it's fine. Once again, I think it's fine.
I think I feel like I'll rate it like a
A
6.
6?
Time,
That's
maybe.
low as
I don't
fuck.
know.
That is
6.
low as fuck.
What would you
Mm,
wait?
Probably a
Knocker
6.
off the dome. What would you rate it right now?
7.5.
You can give it a
7.5
9.
or 8.
Okay.
You said a what?
You said 7. No, 7.5 or an
7.5
8.
or 8.
7.5 or 8? Oh, okay, that's not top 10 of the year. Oh, okay, we'll
Okay,
hold
yeah.
you to this. We'll hold you
Yeah,
to
I
this.
mean, yeah. I'm probably like around a 7. I'm probably around a 7 as well, like 7
Yeah,
something.
same here.
All right. Well, Tokyo Revengers is bad. You know what might be bad, might be good.
Oh,
I don't know,
it's
I haven't
not.
seen it. Vivi.
It's not bad. It's oh my goodness. We're coming up to the last episode. Oh man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the finale.
I don't like this
That show.
enthusiasm. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
That show has been it's been so good, like consistently good for the whole season. Honestly, it's one of my top shows of the season. So, like, not even close. Like, it might be my top show of the season that I'm watching. So, it's just that good. It's that good.
That's probably the one show that I
Yup,
need to catch up.
same.
You need to keep. Oh my goodness.
I have like
Just like you wouldn't think there could be that much, like, development or like, going on with the when you have an AI main character, but she goes through some stuff. If he goes through some stuff, or Diva, and then where when you get to like catch up to where the show started, because like I guess it's a sort of I guess it's a spoiler for like the first episode, but it's like it starts in a year and then basically goes back in time like 100 years, and then the plot goes like with the timeline as you're catching back up to that point where it started at. And by the time you catch back up, like there's one part, something happens when you catch back up to that point, and it's insane. And when I watched it, like my mouth was like just agape. I just had my jaw dropped. I was like, oh, I can't believe what is happening. Why? Basically, and I was like, as soon as they got to the next episode and we got to see what went down, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so good. So I'm very excited for the finale coming up. So y'all really need to catch up on that show. Y'all need to stop sleeping and catch up on that show.
I'm probably gonna sleep anyways, but I'll try my best not to.
During this,
I'll definitely watch it before the end of the year if I don't catch up by next week. But I'll definitely watch it before the end of the year. Speaking of finales, Tim, what else is finished?
all right, so we got the first show that I'm watching that's finished. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord season 2 or Omega, whatever you want to call it.
This might be. Is this the first show to finish? This is the first show I've seen.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's the first show I'm watching that's finished. I'm watching like 12 different shows. It's the first one that's done because it's only 10 episodes, and I think it started early too. So yeah, it's that one's done. It wrapped up, and yeah, that's a show. So here's the thing with How Not to Summon the Demon Lord. I actually like unabashedly like enjoyed that first season. Like, I mean, it's wild. The fan service is insane. But I enjoyed it. I don't exactly remember why I enjoyed it as much as I did. It's been a while, but I like that show. So when I saw there was going to be a second season, I was excited for it. And this season, I don't know what it is about it, but I wasn't feeling it. It just didn't get me. Like any of the action was just like, it didn't look that good. It wasn't like animated like that well. The new characters they introduced, there was only one of them that I really liked. The other ones are like, I could throw them out. I don't really care about them. Even the characters that were returning, I was like, I don't really care about you either, which is not good because it's the characters I'm acquainted with. And then when it got to the fan service stuff, I'm like, man, did I used to like this stuff? Like, this is just no. It was just kind of made me feel gross anytime the fan service scene came up, and especially like in the first episode. There's like one of those your classic tentacle fan service scene, and I despise those, which is one of the sticking points with me and SAO, honestly. And it's not the reason why I don't like it, but like it's one of the things
it's why
like it really just rubbed me the wrong way. No, it's not why I don't like it. Yeah. But like, and it came up in the first episode and I was like, oh, are we doing this? This is what this show is? Oh man.
Wait. It was a priestess too. We had a priestess and the tentacles.
Yeah,
nice 2-in-1 combo. There.
Yeah, I don't know how I felt about the whole like priestess character. I wasn't really feeling her. Yeah, it was just That's all I can say about it was like once you see I feel like my rating isn't as bad as like the way I'm describing it right now. You would think my rating would be lower than it is because I feel like it's not that low, but yeah. No, I'm not gonna say what, but
2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, about 2 weeks.
That's all I can say is
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Omar, finish us off here. What else?
All
what
right.
else do
My
we got before we wrap up?
my weekly shout out for One Piece. I don't know episode. What exactly is it at? Amazing show. Get into it. No. Episodes, not chapters. Stefan joined me the other day in watching the newest episode. With knowing no context at all, so I'm sure that must have been nice for him.
Well, I have context up to Dressrosa, so anything between the beginning and Dressrosa.
It's getting really good. It's about to get into the final act of the Wano arc, so it's definitely something I've been looking forward to. But enough about that, since I know most of our casual people don't know too much.
They might like One Piece. I don't know.
Talking about One Piece.
I can't gauge it.
Talking about One Piece, I finally finished.
Finished what?
I finally finished the Whole Cake arc, so I'm about to hit Wano right now. Also,
Are you watching or
I'm reading, but I might actually watch. watch
okay.
Wano though because I heard that the animation is really good. Because I saw this one clip with Luffy.
It's different, but it's good.
I saw the clip with like Luffy, my boy Ace, and that one the Mr. Magnet fruit guy Punk is like. I saw that clip and that scene today, and that shit looked kind of heat. So now I kind of wanna like watch it now.
Oh, you mean Luffy, Law, and Kid? Yeah. No, I definitely, I've been trying to get on Stefan. He's waiting for the dub to keep releasing. I'm sure there's enough dub for him to watch, but
there actually is. There's quite a bit
yeah,
out there
and
now,
then I get the same excuse, but I hope he'll continue on his journey.
They're not even in Whole Cake yet. Who cares?
Damn.
Look at you. But that's good to hear, Knocker. And I hope you'll make it very soon.
I'll try.
But as far as One Piece goes, I've also been enjoying To Your Eternity, which I'm sure you guys have also been enjoying. That's like the one show out of the weekly stuff I've been trying to keep up with that, like, as soon as it drops, that same day I'll watch. It's definitely been a little, I won't say slower recently, but, the first episode and, like, I think the fourth or fifth episode. I remember I was watching, what episode was it, Stefan? Where we were screen sharing, watching on Discord, and oh man, it just hits you.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, there's a lot of sad parts in that show that you're just like, dang.
Yeah.
Dang. That's all you can say.
Evoking an emotion. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't think the first episode would hit as much as it did, and then even after that,
man,
I
that
think
first
like
episode.
the fifth episode. I obviously don't want to go into spoilers, but like, oh man, I was so hurt.
Damn.
But great show. I really like how like the main character is progressing.
Surprises, got some surprises, mystery, drama.
Yeah,
It's hitting a lot of bases there.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. I didn't know what the show was gonna be like when it started.
I never mind.
I just like seeing Fushi like become more like a human.
Yes.
He's talking now.
Crazy.
I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Hey,
we can talk and understand people. Let's
It's
go.
like Dororo, right? But it's not like Dororo, but I feel like it's doing what Dororo was trying to be like. Kind of.
I never.
Stefan, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Stefan? Like, because like you know how like
it definitely goes more into the like becoming human, because like it's really crazy seeing him progress, because like at first he's so like going by instinct, like
he doesn't listen to anybody.
Yeah. Like what is he doing? Repeating words randomly, and then now he's just actively trying to learn, and you know. But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed To Your Eternity, and I still need to check out those other shows, 86 and what was the other one?
Vivi.
Fire.
Oh, Vivi.
Yeah.
Vivi. So those are the two shows I know I need to catch up on.
Oh man.
We're like you said before, we're coming close to the end of the season, so we'll be discussing all the shows.
Our usual reviews.
Yeah, that aired this season. So,
but don't worry, you'll hear from us every week until the end, so you'll be able to hear as our views progress here as the weeks come along. We're recording this on Sunday at like midnight, so I don't know when this is gonna go.
Maybe Monday or Tuesday. I mean.
Whenever our editor.
We'll get to our editor. Ask our editor. We'll find out.
I mean, honestly, I can probably get. No, I'm not the editor, but I can get like the thumbnail done.
Yeah. I don't know about the editor. He's kind of.
The joke is, Stefan is the editor.
Yes.
I love how you need to point out you're not the editor.
Like a 10-hour shift from
I feel like the editor needs to suck it up.
Yo.
Hey yo! Go get some sleep. Oh no!
The editor's about to go to work in like a little bit here for 10 hours, but hey, editor.
Once again, I feel like the editor needs to stop being a little punk and.
You know what?
We need this out ASAP.
I'll talk to him about it. Talk to him.
Yeah, you talk to him.
But until we get monetized, leave your feedback below. Don't forget to call us at that phone number. 2722-5175. If you wanna.
Don't.
Just say something.
Say something about anime. I will say something about anime.
Don't say anything.
Yeah, please.
Don't say anything.
Some actual feedback would be nice.
You know what? I'll give y'all something to answer. I want you to call in and tell me, who would win, someone with a bat or someone with a knife?
No.
Let's
Why don't you
hear
talk about
that.
sub?
How about we just
Why don't we talk
Wait,
about
how about-
dub versus sub? Do a dub versus
Yeah, I was gonna say, how about we ask about the dub versus sub debate?
Probably makes more sense.
Yeah. Which one is better in your opinion, dub or subbed? Call the phone number or whatever and tell
Or in
us
the
if you like
comments, or in the
subbed or if you're wrong.
Or in the comments.
The
if
answer
that's
is
it.
my answer.
Let us know what you think.
How far are you in your journey?
And we'll be actively monitoring those. So there you go. That's how you can get in contact with us. Anything else we need? Oh man, I forgot to say the debate defecate and deliberate.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. We'll get the editor on it. We'll get the editor on it. He'll do it. He'll get it in post, Stefan. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Seven, you don't have to worry about it. The editor will do
You'll be
it.
fine.
You don't have to worry. The editor will do
The
it.
editor handle it.
Yeah.
That should be fine. Well, until next time, everybody. Until we can defecate and debate next time. We'll see you next week with something.
Bye.
Deuces.